guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you with Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood Wars, episode 10.
Yes. Last episode, Ichigo and Renji were trying to get stronger, or basically fill their bellies, heal each other before the big training that they're going towards right now with the guy who created the Zanpakuto.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy. This training that they're going through is based on the story of Soul Society. So
Going back to the beginning.
yeah,
basically.
stuff that made Soul Society what we know and its origins. So yeah, it's a bit different than what we're used to, and it's great. And meanwhile, Zaraki is also going through his own training with Unohana. We found out that he admired her, and he basically tried to get stronger to one day potentially defeat her. And now they're facing each other, and the way they see this, there's only one of them that's going to come out of this alive, and this person is going to come out a lot stronger. The way I see it, Unohana doesn't plan on coming out of this alive at all. She wants to awake Zaraki to his potential, and I mean, I'm excited about the fight, but I am not excited about losing one of them.
Me neither.
Still, it's going to be one hell of an episode. It's called like The Battle.
The battle.
So yeah, let's jump in this episode and see what they have in store for us. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Let's go.
Stay focused. She's a demon. We're usually on the other side, like usually it's Zaraki who's the demon, and we're scared.
Oh, she's killing, but she's bringing back to life every single time or something like that.
What?
He blacked out. She's killing him, but she's bringing him back to life or something.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, because when he imagined her, you know, going straight through his neck. When he came back, he blocked the blow, so... And like, I mean, she's strong, but she's not that strong.
She's doing something. So, and she needs to bring him back to death every single time. But every time that he blacked out, it's because he was about to die. We're gonna see, but that's my theory.
Okay.
She's really killing him every single time. We did Ishida with them, right?
I'm trying not to pay much attention to the opening because people said there were spoilers in it, so I don't want to check.
Yeah, but I have eyes.
Well, don't look.
Should I close them?
Yeah. He is a Quincy.
Could be a double agent.
Maybe.
I have faith in my friend.
この番組はコラのスポンサーの提供でお送りします。So we'll get the flashback to their first fight then. That's cool. A worthy challenger. God damn. Ooh. Damn it. God damn. She didn't notice it too. Huh? A worthy challenger. Someone to reignite the flame. We need that again. Well, I mean,
because you're dying every single time.
That's what I said last episode. Because of all his, obstacles, he enjoys the thrill of almost dying. Maybe he's trying to recreate the fight with Unohana all the time. You weaken yourself. She did that to him. Okay.
And he never had something like that again after.
So he weakened himself. Oh, even as a child. It's like she killed his fighting spirit. So she's here to push him once again. Okay, you were right.
何度でも
To get you to
立ち
unleash.
戻るまで私を超えて遥かな高みへ
What a crazy way to push someone.
It's so poetically dark.
Yeah, but that's Kenpachi and Unohana.
と思いましたねぬるいあなたが知らぬはずはないでしょうに挽回
Oh,
Oh, she's so creepy when she walks.
shit. Fuck. Oh, it's dark.
これにておしまい
I love it.
Unleash, man. Oh, she's straight out of a horror movie.
She looks like The Grudge.
That whole like. So I guess she can heal that quickly. It's all blood, man.
The 1,000 years of blood is just all there.
1,000-year blood. Become a monster. Or rather, a demon.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I am twist between being horrified and amazed.
あんたとのこのやりとりを名はないものと思っていた。ようやく知ることができたんだ。これが戦いだ。
True battle. Oh.
俺は戦いが好きだ。
Yeah, we know.
どうにもならねえほどなんだ。
Accepted.
見ていましたよ戦いを楽しむため術を身につけた戦いを楽
So
し
she
む
could
た
keep
め
fighting.
自らを癒す術を身につけた、私の手にしたこの力は
Oh.
一つの時代にケンパチは一人避けられぬ定め
There can only be one.
強き者を見つけた時剣を震えなくなるからです
There's one strongest, not two, right?
その切っ先は必ず強き者を殺すためかのどちらかに向けられる、
She's gonna nurture him, wake him up, make him stronger even.
ケンパチの名を持つに
She
ふさわ
found
し
the
い
next strongest. Ha.
世界でただ一人、私を喜ばせた人
Oh,
よ
shit. I don't want her to die.
Well, it's too late.
見事です。
あんた死ぬのかよ。
Well,
死ぬな。お願いだ。死ぬな。
子供みたい悲しむことがあるのです。私を倒したあなたには僕はまた退屈な一人遊びへと戻ってしまうかもし
yeah,
れない
but no, you have an opponent out there.
今のあなたにはに戦える敵も、対等に渡り合える仲間もあなたと共に目覚めたあなたへと解き放ちました。私の手には何もない。あなたへと渡せなかったケンパチの名も消えたのです。死にゆく私のためになんと幸福であることか。
Shit.
That's fucking sad.
Yes and no, because she's happy about it, you know?
ケンパチ、ザラチのケンパチ、
You can hear it?
Is Zanpakuto?
Yeah.
お役届いたのですね。
God!
Finally.
誰よりも長く、誰よりも近くでずっと見てきた私は
Holy shit. Holy fuck. Kenpachi with a bunk guy. Can you
Well,
imagine
with the
that?
Zanpakuto to begin with, but still.
はじめまして。
Hello.
私の名は
What's your name? What's your name?
Yachiru? It kind of sounds like her voice in
I
a
mean,
way.
there have been theories
Theories
that she
about- yeah, I
might
know.
be his unpacked.
Yeah, but her name was Yachiru as well.
True.
The more crazy they are, the more
The
powerful
stronger they are.
I am not the one but the creator.
All the English.
Oh, what did I do? And okay,
One
well,
of them's gonna enjoy it.
take Con away. Yeah, for you, for sure.
この方王殿の主、オーエン2。
Blade God. Hey.
変わってくれ。この人となり、単 完全についていけねえ。俺だってついていけてねえよ。
Let loose a little bit.
君たちノリ悪いよね。
They are a bit stuck up. No, no, he.
帰りません。よろしくお願いします。
That's not what he wants.
やり方がガウチー。
Please teach us.
帰るわガウ。
Oh wow, yes.
できるか。生きていきろ。
We've got to do it.
You go all out.
Blackmail material.
いつまでやってんだこら
Cool hair.
ついてきな本当の方言だ
Oh shit. It's not what's outside that counts.
気づいてる？シャンボク以外一人の死神にも会っちゃいない。さっきのハニーちゃんたちは
Zanpakuto.
死神なのに死神と残白刀の見分けもつかない。
Can feel it. Okay.
してるね。
They kind of look different from what I remember in the filler arc.
見分けられなくなっちゃうのかな。
No respect for your swords.
Your swords are shit.
残白刀はこんなにもたやすく壊れて
You gotta love Zangetsu. Come here.
いるよね。で出てこれたらあげてもいいよ。
何？チクヨロです。
What's up?
彼らは何にでもなれる最強の残白刀朝打ちだ。1000名を超える対大使全名が陰性時代に一時退を無名の残白刀。この朝打ちと寝食を共にし
They became one.
朝打ちへと移し取り残白刀を作り上げるのだよ。一人でクリエイトしちゃってんのがこのジャンボく。こいつらに教わらなきゃいけねえんだよ。考えなくていいのさ。
Let the lesson come to you.
怒ってるってこと。
何をだよ。
残白刀の
You don't respect them. You don't love them enough.
戦い方何が違う 彼
They're
は
crying.
こう思ってる。死神どっちが上かそこんとこから語り合おうぜ。
You respect your Zanpakuto like it's a partner, not a tool. Dude, you gotta start doing just that. Thinking of it as a person.
71時間48分
Oh, shit.
合格だよ、
Oh, okay.
レンジちゃん。君は不合格だよ、イチゴちゃん。
待ってくれ。
また
Why?
おしまい不合格。
まだやれねえんだ。時間切れってわけじゃねえんだろ。
やれるとかやれないとか選ばれなかったそれだけ。
You don't connect with them.
確実に分かったのはレンジちゃんは死神で
Well, of course he's not.
ここから直で道開いてあげるよ。お前お家に帰んな。
We are not going home. We're gonna find a way.
嘘だろおい。
ソウルソサエティにも二度と立ち入るなよ。
He can't just do that.
ただの人間に立ち入る資格なんてない。
ここまで来て帰れって言われて残月はどうなるんだよ。
帰らなくても一緒だよ。治らない。いや、治さない。
Bitch. You'll piss him off.
てめえ。
バイバイバイ。
Huh. Shit. No.
今のままじゃダメさ。選ばれないってことが戦ってこれたってことがことなのか分かっちゃいない。
Well, his upbringing was a bit different.
があるのさ。自分のルーツを知らなきゃいけな
But
い。
he doesn't know who he is.
Yeah, that's the thing.
戻ってこれなくなったとしても。
Where are we going with this? Okay.
Everything but the rain. Why do I have flashback from when his mom died?
Because we might talk about that. Like we might.
Do you think
do
that
it.
they sent him back to the past or something?
Well, he's back home. We'll see. We'll see. But I
Oh,
feel like
fudge.
it makes sense in a way because the Zanpakuto is a reflection of the soul. And I was thinking about when Renji learned Bankai and he had a discussion with his Zanpakuto and he came to an agreement. Like he sees his Zanpakuto as a partner and his training has been different. If he did the usual Shinigami training, that means he had an Asauchi. He knows what the meaning of putting one's soul in a sword is. But
Yeah.
and Ichigo has had a lot of situations where he met with Zangetsu, he trained with Zangetsu, but still at the end of it, he still doesn't understand who he is. And if, like I said, the Zanpakuto is a reflection of the soul, he doesn't understand his Zanpakuto. He can't, as long as he doesn't make peace with his past. So that would make sense in a way. Huh. I mean, that's how I'm taking it.
That guy said it best. You succeeded with the stamina, basically, but emotionally you failed.
But that's because, no, he was given a Zanpakuto from the beginning. He never had a blank sword, an Asauchi, in which, like, with a sword that he slept with, spent all his time with, poured his soul into. So the Zanpakuto he was given, it's kind of like it never really reflected him completely. It's like something that was a part of him for sure, but
like
not a part of all of him.
A blank sword, basically.
I don't know. Like, we'll need to figure out like what was going on back then and what Zangetsu truly was. But there's a lot about his past that we don't know, a lot that we don't understand. And first, the fact that we just found out his mom was a Quincy, like that's a huge part of himself. Like that's half his soul. And so if his sword, his Zanpakuto was never truly a reflection of who he was as a whole, then it was never the way it was intended to be. He never saw it the way it was intended to be seen. He doesn't understand it the way it's supposed to be understood.
He's making his sword cry.
I guess,
basically.
I mean, the Zanpakuto is a reflection of yourself. It's not a tool. It's you. It's your soul. It's a partner. And if he doesn't accept himself, especially right now, he's not accepting his Zanpakuto either. And he's rejecting the Asauchi as a blank sword. It's there to accept. Basically, it's like, are you accepting yourself? Like, are you going to project your whole being into me so that we can bond? But he's not doing that because he's not accepting his own story. That's how I'm taking all of this, by the way. Like, it could be completely
I think
wrong.
your interpretation is a pretty good one.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Makes sense to me. But we're back in at home. We'll see, like, I don't know if it's the present. I'm expecting it to be the present. But we'll have to learn.
Like you said, if he needs to accept himself, accept his past and who he is, yeah, with the rain, because his mom died when it was raining.
You know what would be cool?
What?
If he was in the past and he was the day his mom died or something, but as an adult Ichigo and he got to see it all. I'd love to see adult Ichigo just interacting with his family back then.
Seriously, that would be cool if it is the past.
If it's the present, go see your dad and ask him questions.
Ask for an explanation.
You know, back when I watched Bleach, at first I thought his dad was eccentric as fuck, and I didn't think about him twice, but when we learned he was Shinigami, captain at that too, especially when he showed up and trained Ichigo, I started liking him a lot, and now I like Isshin so much, but... So I want to see him again, eccentrics and all, but we have so many questions, and I think Ichigo deserves the truth at the very least. So I do want to see Isshin because I like him, but I want my boy to get his answers. So whether it's like a flashback thing, a past thing,
I mean, they did
or a
say
present
you need
thing.
to go back to your roots, whether you can come back from it or not.
Yeah, but you can also go back to your roots by talking to your dad and having him explain everything. But
Yeah,
it'd be
but-
cool. It'd be really cool to see him interact with his mom, or just her memory. I don't know.
Yeah.
But and Renji is gonna go, further in his training. But that's the thing. Like he knows who he is. He knows what he is, and he's been through the training before. So of course that would work.
Sorry.
Just don't scare the cats.
Sorry.
So for him that worked, and he's gonna move on. But Ichigo needs it. So he's gonna work for it. Although the guy said that you might figure out what's going on with you. Go back to your roots and figure it all out. But you might not be able to come back here later. So I don't know. We'll have to do that and then find a way up there. You can do it. You can do it. But now,
Oh, Kenpachi and Unohana.
fuck, man.
You know what? That fight and what happened. Do you recall the book about Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura? Like,
You can speak up.
in Sakura's book, when she fight that opponent and she basically heal him so fast that he cannot notice that she's just wounded him over and over again.
What book?
The story after Naruto Shippuden.
Yeah, I know there are many books. What book?
The one where the book about Sakura when they need to fight somebody and she got captured and she needs to... Don't recall?
I don't recall that.
You bought it.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't mean I remember that.
Anyway, And in that particular book, she fights an opponent, and basically what she's doing, she's wounding him and healing him so bad that he don't notice, and at the end of it, she succeeds to defeat him because he cannot heal anymore. You know?
I don't see the point, but I know what
The
it's
process was the same to me.
In any case, you kind of had this idea last episode that that's what she might be doing, because we did say that, well, she said that Kenpachi learned only when he got close to death, and so we thought that she would bring him close to death and then heal him and keep doing that until he got stronger. So yeah, I mean, you got so excited about it this episode, I was like, just wait till we have confirmation, but yeah, it turns out that that's exactly what she's been doing. He wasn't blacking out per se. He was dying, or I mean, getting close to dying, and she would heal him over and over again.
Good.
The whole backstory with them two meeting each other. At first, I thought that, like she said, like he as a child, he had no opponent that was strong enough to fight him, and he loved battle. He loved for the thrill of battle, and so he was bored as fuck. He was like. He was walking around, he was a wanderer just in search of his next battle, but never satisfied. And then I expected him to meet Unohana and be thrilled by the fight, and then later on live his entire life seeking that thrill again. But it makes a lot more sense what she said, you know, that still fighting Unohana, who should have been the strongest, technically. Like, she was the Kenpachi of old, and she was a captain.
But he was stronger than her.
He was stronger than her, and when faced with another weaker opponent, someone who once again was not up to the part, he just unconsciously made himself weaker to live the thrill. It's like his need for the thrill of battle won over everything else, and so he made himself weaker. I am very happy about last episode's discussion that we had, because it turns out that it's exactly what we talked about. He put so many obstacles in his path, made himself weaker in order to create a thrill of battle, because otherwise he'd just be killing people left and right and never experience that. Yeah, he'd be bored. Except, I thought that this thrill came from the thrill of fighting Unohana, but no, he's just that good, even as a child. And so she has the previous Kenpachi, found this next Kenpachi, and instead of using his weakness to kill him, she chose to nurture him. I guess that's what, I mean, she called it her sin. Basically, she did that to him. She felt that she wasn't strong enough in that moment, and that led to the next Kenpachi, the strongest that she ever met, to weaken himself and to bury that part of him, that strength that he had, just to get a thrill out of her in a fight. So she messed up, basically. She put out that flame, and so it was her duty in the end to bring it out again. It is sad to see her go. When I think of Unohana, I'll always think of the caring
nice lady
doctor
who healed us.
Yeah. So not the serial killer that looks crazy, but still, it's still who she was. And just like Kenpachi, she loved battle. It's the way they both did things, though. Like, he weakened himself to enjoy battle forever, and she learned a way to heal to keep fighting forever.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, how to take something really bad and create something really good out of it. I never imagined that that's how she became a doctor, but there you go. It makes sense if you think about it. Her bunkai is fucking crazy, by the way.
It's fucking creepy.
It's
also
creepy, but it makes sense. So they are so similar, and to make her the Kenpachi that would pour everything that she is, everything that she was, her name, her fighting, her thrill of battle, to give it to Kenpachi, and once she has created this ultimate warrior that is stronger than her, strong enough to kill her, she has fulfilled her goal, and then she can die happy.
Do you think that because he was restraining himself of being the true Kenpachi, he was unable to hear his Zanpakuto?
Well, maybe like
because
Ichigo a little bit.
The soul of the Zanpakuto was just with Unohana. Because at the end of it, she gave him
I feel like that's
spirit.
a bit what happened. It sounds like her a little bit, right? It sounds like her voice, the Zanpakuto.
Yeah.
So, and to be fair, they did say, like, there's one Kenpachi.
There can only be one.
Yeah, and I feel like she said, she poured everything that she was into Kenpachi, So maybe it's a bit like Ichigo, like since he never achieved his true potential, he never was truly Kenpachi, he could not be possibly in touch with his Zanpakuto, because his Zanpakuto is a reflection of himself, but he's not in sync with who he is, with his true self. So until he managed to kill Unohana, achieve his dream, and become who he's meant to become, just let go of all the obstacles, all the hindrances that he put on himself, he could not hear his sword, but now he can, and he's gonna be so much stronger.
Unless, if there can only be one Kenpachi, not because it's a reflection of yourself, but when you succeed in killing the previous Kenpachi, like you.
In this case, well, I feel like it might be more metaphorical, like the
Yeah.
fact that like it sounds like her voice in the
Okay.
sword. It's like now that he's killed the previous Kenpachi and he's become this new Kenpachi, he's in sync with himself, his soul, and it's like the spirit of the one who nurtured him and made him who he is still there with him to make him stronger. It's been transferred to his sword, but to be fair, his Zanpakuto was there before, like he just never could hear it, right? And if we know, it's not Unohana in the sword, but I think it's metaphorical to say that it might be like her fighting spirit or what's left of her essence, because she is Kenpachi.
True.
So now that he's become the true Kenpachi, that he's defeated Unohana, he is totally in sync with his true self, and he can hear his sword.
God. He was already crazy strong without a bankai, and what's the second level again?
Shikai.
Shikai. Without a Shikai, without a bankai,
Well, without anything,
without anything, and now you gave him one? Fuck.
well, he always had it. He just never, used it. Kind of like we said, like she said, he always stopped his own strength.
True.
The eye patch blocks, most of his Reiyatsu.
Isn't it half of his strength?
I think it's more than that. I don't remember the percentage, but like it blocks his Reiyatsu, and then the fact that he uses only one hand on his sword instead of two. But now, like he's got an army of enemies that are strong enough for him to go all out.
Yeah.
So you'll get your thrill. Don't be afraid. When that's done, you do whatever the hell you want.
I'm really glad though that he can finally hear his Zanpakuto, because do you recall when he was almost dead on the ground and he looked at his Zanpakuto and just goes, talk to me, and he was almost crying.
Yeah, but
Like, talk to me! Why are you not talking to me?
because he wasn't his true self, I guess.
He wasn't listening.
Yeah, he wasn't listening. Now he can. He is the true Zaraki Kenpachi, the true warrior he was meant to be. And like we said, there's a theory that his Zanpakuto is Yachiru.
Yeah.
Since the name would also fit with Unohana, I thought it was funny that it sounds like her voice in the Zanpakuto. I'm like, oh well, I mean maybe Yachiru is literally the Zanpakuto. But then again, like, who's to say that, because we don't know, like, we don't know where she came from. She just appeared one day and she was right there. He's not listening to his sword, and then there she is. So maybe she is the apparition of his sword spirit.
She technically never really grew up, if you think about it.
Well, she's a soul too, it takes time. But there is a theory, and if I'm not wrong, because I do know about that, now that he's heard his Zanpakuto, there's a good chance that we're never going to see her again. Because at one point she just disappears. And that's where all the theories came from, because he basically awakens his sword, and then we don't see her again. So that would make sense that she went back in. So that's why there are so many theories. But we'll see the rest of the arc. Maybe they'll address it, because there is stuff in the anime that is anime only. So maybe they'll answer the question in there
To make it clear for us.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing. That's something we heard about. Like, it was a theory a long time ago. I think it was from the beginning. People were talking about the possibility.
Because he couldn't just hear his sword. Just because of that.
Well, just because of how she appeared.
Yeah.
It's just one day she was there. She had no name, no nothing. Makes sense.
He was the one that named her. She's always with him.
Gave her the same name as Unohana, if you think about it. What a crazy fight. They are both devils.
Seriously, guys, the animation for Thousand Year Blood Wars is just so good.
Chef's
The
kiss.
fight between Unohana and Kenpachi, like I said earlier, I was twisted between being horrified because it's just so.
Just a Bankai.
All the blood, the colors and stuff, but it was just so mesmerizing.
Yeah, well,
Really?
visually it is stunning and creepy as fuck. But yep. So our man has reached his potential, and now he's gonna go all out against the Quincy. So they better prepare. Now it's Ichigo's turn, potentially in a flashback sort of episode.
That would be really cool. If
I
you see
really
that
would
past.
love that. I want to see his mom again. I always loved the episode. Like I remember again when I watched Bleach. I'm always excited for his birthday episod. Well, the death of his mother, the flashback, and when they meet what's his name? I don't remember. Fisher. Anyway, the holo that killed her. I always loved this episode of Rukia finding out. So, because I mean, Ichigo gets so vulnerable whenever we talk about this. So this would be great.
Oh man.
Maybe next episode. But yeah, everything but the rain. Like, not this. I don't want to live this again. That'd be
Everything
cool.
but the rain.
I think it's because we saw that so many times in other animes, it would make sense. But I'm very excited. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
Alright, we're gonna see you next week for the next one.
Yes.
See you there, guys.
Bye.